Hey, it's us again. We're here for another. I almost said the other show. Iyanla, Fix My Life. Episode 6. Episode 6. I'm JT. This is my homeboy
Mike B.
Mike B here.
I felt like you was looking for a cosign. Episode 6.
Well, usually you chime in on something. All you gave me was a.
Because I didn't know, and I didn't want to fall into that trap. You trying to make me figure it out.
You know, it wasn't a trap. You know,
it's a trap.
But I enjoyed the episode.
Like somebody push pause.
Because I had to think. I'm still thinking about the other show. But I enjoyed the episode. Mm-hmm. This is the first one I thoroughly enjoyed.
Really?
Yeah. The other ones, they were good. But for some reason, I just
like the DMX.
I mean, that's
this was like wholesome.
That's different though. For some reason, just DMX, he's by himself. Mm. So I like that for a different reason. I don't know what reason it is, but as far as it seemed like that was just different by itself, and then the rest of them. Mm. And I like, if it could be a 1B, that'll be my 1B episode. DMX is my 1A.
This episode is your 1B?
This is my 1B.
Okay. Right on. So you enjoyed it?
I enjoyed it. I liked it.
All right.
How about you?
Yeah, I enjoyed it thoroughly. But I enjoy all of them. I like Iyanla.
Yeah,
People be hating on her, but we can get to that later. We ain't got to talk about that right now. Anyway.
But we come to a house, or was it a house?
Let's say it's a house.
We're going to say it's a house. But they met somewhere else before they went to the house. The old healing.
It was like a church because they was in.
They were singing. Yeah, they came in singing. You wanted some singing. You got a couple of verses, and so they were singing.
Who is they?
Well, yes.
who we helping today, JT?
Oh, the Pay Sisters.
The Pay Sisters.
The Pay Sisters.
And everybody know if you know anything about gospel, I feel like you know who the Pay Sisters are. Even if you don't really go to church, but you've heard a few church songs and you over the age of 23, you know something about the Pay. If you've heard of like the Clark Sisters or just Karen Clark, you've heard of the Pay Sisters.
Karen Clark is part of the.
Well, she's part of the Clark Sisters, but some people don't know about the sisters. They just know about.
I think they know about the sisters more than they know her. Maybe they'll know her as part of like the like the head of the Clark Sisters. That's how they know her.
Was she considered the head?
Well, she was like the songstress of the group, But I like Dorinda.
I like Dorinda too.
I like her,
but I like Twinkie.
Oh yeah, Twinkie do it too.
She do it on that organ. She always got that little like church rock. That's all I'm gonna call it. That little church rock. But I guess you got to when you on
do it.
But we ain't talking about the Clark Sisters right now. We talking about the
Pay Sisters. That's who Iyanla is helping fix their life.
Now, if you just had in 3 words or less, what would you consider their issue? Like why they? You don't have to be 3 words. I'm just saying that.
Oh, I'll give you one. Secrets. Family secrets. We all have them. And
was it so much family? Maybe it was family. Secrets.
It wasn't family. It was individual secrets that they had on their own.
But I think it was disguised as weight problems.
That was a result.
Well, that's the Iyanla. But I'm saying I feel like the family, like when they called her, like, hey, we got issues with our weight, and maybe trying to figure out why we.
So it's Iyanla, fix my weight.
You can call it that.
That's what it is. That's what it was. That's how they came into it.
Yes.
Why they were so pleasantly plump.
And I felt that. I didn't know why the brother passed away. Did he have?
It was weight. They said the father and the brother died of weight complicated issues.
Okay.
So it could have been diabetes, heart problems,
right. Stroke,
high blood pressure, hypertension.
So and then since they're a large family,
yes,
they're like we need to get this under control before. Otherwise, we all gonna probably follow that same path and die because of our health.
And actually, while they were taping, they interviewed one of the sisters. I think she was like the second oldest.
Melanda.
Is that Melanda? We gonna call her Melanda.
Yeah, let's just pretend that this. I think it's Melanda because I even told you. I said, remember that name,
Melanda. It's Melanda. And so they interviewed her, and they interviewed her right, at the beginning of the show, and she was talking about the symptoms that she was having.
She said, I don't feel good, but she was smiling. She said, I feel kind of weird. But maybe she didn't know something was like wrong.
I think she knew something was wrong, but we got a show to do.
Well, the way
I thought very weird. I'm thinking
she's explaining like symptoms that she has every now and then.
No, she was telling us how she was feeling now.
I realize that now.
No, when she's telling her, that's how I'm like, damn, she that sound like.
But she made it seem like it wasn't. This is not the first time I felt like this. So this is something normal. That's how I thought. That's what I was thinking.
Oh, I'm thinking, that's just like new. She just saying, not even new, just something she was experiencing. Mm-hmm. Not new or old, but she's feeling it now.
Right. She said,
and I'm like,
sensation on the
right side is numb, and she named some other symptom that wasn't righteous, and I'm like, oh man, and then a couple of seconds later they popped up, Melanda suffered a stroke, Jesus, and so she wasn't able to continue with the show. She didn't pass. They just said she had a stroke,
right?
And so they didn't really. She was in recovery.
Yeah.
So prayers go out to. This is probably like 6 months ago, but prayers
still,
go out.
Yeah, you can
to
still
Melanda.
pray for. You can pray for old situations.
But that was her situation. And so we're back with the sisters.
But that right there should let you know how serious this situation is as far as, obesity or just health issues, period, where you lost your father to the same issue, you lost your brother, and now your sister, who was also reaching out to help and supposed to be on the show with you guys, just suffered a stroke because of her health issues, because of her weight. So that would have been like a super, super wake-up call for me. Like, hey,
maybe she had like a secret that made her suffer the stroke first. I don't know. I wanted to cuss at you. I wanted to cuss, but go ahead. I mean, hey, it was stressful.
Now we make it to the church.
With the church, they singing.
Yeah.
Iyanla come in, and while they singing, and
was that your Iyanla walk?
Oh yeah.
See, that's why she don't like us. No ass.
I mean, but she walked like she been walking for years.
But she probably has been walking for years.
But it seems like she needs some flats or something. She walking in them heels like it's just the last.
Did she have on heels, JT?
She always be wearing them heels.
All right.
And she crept up there to the piano while they were singing. And while they were singing, she broke it down. She like, okay, now who the altos? Who sings
what? Yeah.
They said we the tenors. We the altos. We sing
soprano. Yeah.
Okay, y'all the alto. I just want the altos, and they sung. And then no. She broke it down again. Well, let me just hear you. And I think that was Patrice.
Singing by herself, yes.
Or Patricia. No, Patrice. And singing by herself. And so, she was like, I just wanted to break you down because everybody basically has a voice. It just ain't one group. I'm thinking that's what she was.
Well, she said she was trying to break down their harmony.
Yeah. Because I think, once everybody breaks, apart, everybody has their own story.
Mm-hmm.
How we knew at the beginning of the show, that's causing this weight.
Her name is Latrice.
Mm-hmm. I got the second part right.
Yes.
Latrice. That changes everything. The whole outlook of the Patrice just not saying Latrice. All right now. And so, they were singing, and she broke it down. But that was pretty much it as far as her little session right there. And then, she took them on to a little retreat, a house, healing house.
You can call it that.
A healing house. You know, they came in and they had like different rooms, different names. One was like faith, trust. What was the other?
So they had like a love. I think they had a love room.
Yeah, love room.
A secret room or something like that.
Room? Yeah, okay.
You know, toward the end, that's what she took Leslie to the secret room.
Okay.
Because she had a secret that she wasn't really participating like she was supposed to. So, but go ahead.
But they get into the house and you know, she basically, everybody's around in was it the faith room? I think no, the trust room. Okay, that was the first room. And so they sitting around on couches and whatnot, and she basically goes around, you know, asking like, "What's your truth?" You know, and I think they started with Latrice.
Was it Latrice? No, I thought it was Niecy. They started with Niecy.
Okay, the oldest one.
Yes, because she was the oldest.
Okay, yes, with Niecy, and you know she first she stumbled a little bit, but then she told her story about her. I think she went to her grandmother's house for whatever reason. That's not important, but her uncle was there, I believe, and he came in drunk, and her grandmother told her, you know, take it. The food was it food up to your uncle. And she, you know, she did that. Uncle was drunk. You know, like he was drunk, and so you know, I believe he raped her, didn't he?
Yeah, she said he grabbed her and threw her on her bed, and then and you know,
like,
she said
like
she
the
felt
worst feeling,
the worst pain or whatever.
Yeah, that she ever had.
He sexually violated her. So.
That would sound like I would think that
Rape,
you know he raped her. Yeah, because she said it later that she was raped, and so that was her truth, you know, and none of the sisters knew. Was it like 6 of them? And well, out of the 5, the 4 that was there with her, I think it was other.
It was 5 there with her.
So it was 6 there.
It was 6 there, and Melanda was the 7th.
Okay,
because she had.
So the 5 there with her, you know, none of them knew. You know, that was, she was living with that for however many years that happened. I think they said over 30 years, over 40 years, and that's you know. That's some stuff to get over, and
it's something to hold on to for so long. And you like just being a sibling, you would think that you could maybe once it'll slip up, and you would be able to talk to your siblings, you know, your brothers and sisters. Even though you can't talk to adults, most of the time you can talk to like your brother, or you can talk to your sister. But I wouldn't even know if I would be able to share something like that. That'd probably be a secret that I'd hold on to as well.
If I got raped by a man, I think I would. Somebody keep that to myself.
As a man or as a woman?
As a man, brother.
Well, I'm just saying. I thought you were saying if you were her, but okay.
No,
I'm just trying to understand, like where your mind at.
I'm trying to understand where you was at. Nah, you know,
I'm just saying myself. A woman. I thought you were saying like, you know, if I was her, then I probably would have kept it to myself.
You know, if I had that experience, you know, I'm thinking about. I'm like, well, you know, is that something I would tell or?
But then I think it's different though for men too. Because I mean, you're not gonna really tell about anything like that. You just gonna live your life, and if it's good, it's good. If it's bad, it's bad.
Unless Iyanla come, give me your truth.
Yeah, because you know, I feel like when you put in a situation like that where you on TV and you know you got an issue, and it might not be the most opportune time to share it, but it's bubbling inside you, and you want to share it. You want to tell somebody.
The most opportune time.
I'm saying it may not seem like that.
What you talking about when they're talking with her?
Or just, I mean, I'm saying like on TV in front of the cameras.
Oh, it seems like that's never.
That's what I'm saying. But I can understand, like, that's why people talk to psychiatrists, because you know it's private. But on TV, it's kind of hard to. And just like we saw with some of the sisters, I don't know if it was because of, you know, they were on TV, but they were kind of reserved and didn't want to share, you know, what they went through, even though they were in the company of their sisters and people they were supposed to, you know, trust and talk to. They still remember, hey, those cameras are rolling, so I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do it.
Yeah,
those cameras, they changed the game.
Oh, it do, because
I bet if those cameras wasn't there, it'd be just a crying session.
It was already, you know,
It was, and she had to, you know, give everybody their own personal Kleenex, because, you know, she already knew it was going to be
She started off, it's always something that breaks it for them. You know, she came out with the sister that's in the hospital. I'm just going to put that right there in front of me. Let's see her. She half dead. You know, look at her. and they already.
Because they realize how serious the situation is if it's already claimed the lives of 2 of their relatives, and now they got a sister in the hospital because of the same issue that they're trying to get help for now.
I think she just used.
That's like she always uses something. Last week it was the honey bug.
Look at it.
You know.
Look at
this week it was.
She always use something. You know.
But you gotta get them.
Yeah.
And I mean, you got to use what you got.
Yeah, she knows how to get them. You know, they were ready.
Now she shared her story.
Niecy.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Now and then.
Iyanla, then she went to Latrice.
Before she even went to Latrice, Iyanla asked the sisters like how. I guess she found out that the mother knew about it, the father knew about it. After the fact, because I'm sure because the grandma came in and hit the uncle over the back with a broom, broke the broom on.
Yeah, get off.
So she was saved, but I'm sure the grandma told the mom and the daddy what happened, or even maybe she did.
She might have not said nothing.
But the mother and father, we found out that they knew about it, and so that's why Iyanla was like, "How can you have respect for a man talking about their father who knew about your sister or any girl being violated, know who the person is that did it, but did nothing about it?" And that was something to think about. Like how did I have respect for this man who is a man of the church, man of the cloth, but and he knew what happened to me, but he didn't do anything to protect me. He didn't go over there and whoop my uncle's ass. I mean, maybe he did. We just don't know. But the sisters, they didn't know about it. So to them, he did nothing. And she's like, how can you have respect for someone like that who did nothing to protect you when you were sexually violated?
There was, I wouldn't say closure, but like there was nothing seen that like some resolved the situation, or it was just left open. To her, as far as a young girl, she didn't. If something happened behind the scenes, she don't know.
She didn't know about it,
and nobody told her. There was no resolve for her. And,
so that's why she's still carrying this weight with her.
She's still carrying this weight, and she was like, Iyanla came at her. What if? How would you feel? Do you respect the person that? We don't know if he did or not, or something happened or not.
Right. And I agree, but even that statement made some of the sisters kind of feel, I'm gonna say this. Latrice and the other sister with the curly hair.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I forgot her name. Let me look it up. But I feel like they came into this situation because they wanted healing. Niecy came in because she wanted healing. They were looking for.
It didn't take her long. She just said, "Tell your story."
Hey,
1954.
Instantly. Picture it.
She was ready. She went in real quick.
You can't be. I don't know. I feel like if you out here seeking help, you can't dictate how the help comes. You know what I'm saying? Like the people was like, I need my lights to be paid. My lights about to get cut off, but you don't want me to just go pay your light bill. You want me to give you the money. Stuff like that. You can't. If you ask for help, you can't dictate the terms. You gotta want to help out. Yeah. Yeah. You get it now. If it's something illegal, then you have a say. But if it's just somebody from the church just trying to help you, or just somebody in general, family, friend, then you take it how you can get it. I feel.
I would think so. That's if you really want the help.
Yeah. Now if you just want the money,
that's just ridiculous.
Hey,
you trying to split it up?
The one with the curly hair, her name was Lydia.
Okay.
But I felt like they were receptive to the help, and they were willing to share and just let their truths out.
Lydia gave hers. We don't have to go on this one. Hers was like, somebody told me like school wasn't important.
No, she said God wasn't in school.
God wasn't. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, it wasn't important.
It wasn't important in what they were doing.
Because of how religious that they grew up. Yeah. Did they say they were Pentecostal? They were religious. Period.
They believed in God.
Yep.
They went to church.
But so her brother and her father, they basically wouldn't allow them to do anything that wasn't in line with what they believe to be of God.
Of God, or pretty
the
much
Bible,
their agenda.
or yeah.
Because I'm thinking
going against the church. You know, they couldn't wear jeans. They couldn't wear shorts. They can only wear skirts. And for little kids,
sounds somewhat like ain't that Pentecostal?
I don't know.
Church and God, Pentecostal. That sounds like Pentecostal.
I can't confirm.
I ain't up on my, my little.
But I think they told us. We just don't remember.
Oh, okay.
But just growing up in where you can't really, you feel kind of sheltered. You can't go You can't go to the movies. You can't listen to music unless it's gospel music. You just can't. You can't really do anything.
Maybe they like the women version of J. Drew.
J. Drew from the Shears.
Mm-hmm.
What do you mean?
Like he feels, but I think he's willing to do what he wants. He wants to go out. And
yeah, Jay.
But I'm saying, like it's the church or nothing else. I think they grew up in that environment. Once the daddy got saved, I guess he became a pastor, and the mother became a first lady, and they lived in this strict environment, and this all they know.
It may be all they know. I don't think that they strayed out.
That's what I said. He's the one that's not afraid to go ahead.
He had the baby out of wedlock, and he's signed with a secular music label, and he's just trying to do his own thing.
They had some babies out of wedlock.
I'm saying they didn't talk about that on the show. Mm-hmm. I'm just saying what I know he did.
Oh yeah. But everybody was saying their truths,
except for Lydia.
No, Lydia.
I'm sorry, not Lydia. Except for Leslie. And Miss June. June was the first lady.
June, the old first lady.
The first lady.
Oh, first lady. She her attitude and her look was first lady-ish. I can't put them all in one emote. Yeah. But if there was a picture of it, you see more of them than the humble.
I say this: my uncle, he's a pastor, and his wife, my auntie, she got that same look. I'm just gonna say that, and it's like
that's your reference.
It's almost like they have to be more. It's almost like snake eyes because they always watching, and you do or you say something, it's all it's just I don't know what it is, but maybe it's because of the position that they're in that they have to be more watchful.
Well,
like how did Iyanla put it? She said they got that nice nasty.
And then that was a perfect way, to express that. I've known a few, but I've known some others on the other side.
I feel like your Aunt Lavera, to me, is like the total opposite. She got that nice. Yeah. It's like you could probably just do wrong to her, and she's gonna bless you in the name of Jesus. I've
never known her to be nasty.
She probably wouldn't even. She can't even spell nasty. Not to call her dumb, but she's just that nice. I'm not. Anyway, moving on.
Where we at?
We're talking about the two that didn't want to share. The pastor's wife, the first lady, and then Leslie. What did Iyanla tell Leslie?
Are you talking about when?
No. Even at the table when Iyanla told all the women, the sisters, like y'all got this nasty for Christian women.
Yeah,
and it was all of them. They knew how to be nice, but you knew and you could tell that they wanted to say something.
It was nice with a
it's like curse you with a it's curse you with a smile. I felt like they all knew how to do that.
A lot of church people know how to do that.
Curse you with a smile, like
curse you with a smile.
And you see how Iyanla, she told her like you are dead
from the neck
down, and then she was like, it's not what I see, it's like from what I experienced.
I experienced you.
Yes,
and that, like, I'm like, what?
But when she said it, she was like, she got real serious, and then she turned
and smiled at that. That was her nice nasty. She did a nice. She talked about that nice nasty.
And I was like, that's a perfect example.
That's a perfect example of nice nasty. But hey, she was right with it because they gonna give you them looks. If they don't like you, whatever. or yes, I'll shake your hand, whatnot, but that's they ain't want nothing to do with you after that. But I think what was it? They spent the night at the house, the healing house,
because they had an issue because Leslie felt attacked, as almost every episode. Not the last episode, but usually on the Iyanla show, somebody feels attacked. Like, you came at me the wrong way. I didn't appreciate that. Mm-hmm. Leslie felt attacked when Iyanla first of all, said she was dead from the waist down. She didn't appreciate what Iyanla said about their father and the fact that he may have known about her sister going through whatever. She's like, but my father was the pastor of the church, or he's my father.
I see.
So he deserves a level of respect. Mm-hmm. And so she had an issue with Iyanla, and so she was like, "I'm here, but I won't participate. I'm just here to support my sisters," which I had to respect that. At least she's there, and she's not just gonna leave. She didn't pull a DMX on us, just leave. So Iyanla was like, "Okay, well, since we have, this might not be the reason, but since we having issues, how about you guys?" Y'all spend the night and y'all talk about who was like your mother's favorite, who was your father's favorite, and agree basically to get a conversation going that might, lead somewhere. Mm-hmm. Iyanla came back the next day and they went walking, and they actually came up with who was the mother's favorite, which I don't remember, and also the father.
It was the one with the curly hair,
Lydia.
And somebody else. They named another sister.
Yeah.
They named two sisters on both of them.
I believe the father's favorite was June and the one that was in the hospital.
Yeah. Melanda.
Yes, her.
Melanda.
But they just started walking, and the pastor's wife kind of lagged back a little bit.
Yeah. Oh, she took 3 steps and was done.
Well, you have to realize that if you're not used to that type of physical activity, and
she not the physical activity, the activity of walking,
but she got to walk everywhere. So she got everywhere she go. Ain't nobody caring.
Not for an activity.
She
was walking to get somewhere. This is just an activity. I'm walking.
No, but that's what I'm saying. I felt like she didn't want to participate. She didn't care. But then Iyanla went and talked to her. What did she say to her during that little meeting?
I don't know. It's in there. I don't know.
I'm gonna need you to stop doing that Iyanla voice. It's not right. It's not godly.
Hey, that's what it sounds like.
Well, they go back to the house. And they back in. She said, "Was it the truth or was it the faith room?" They went back to. It was one of the rooms.
The you talking about all the sisters?
Oh, the trust room.
Yeah, it was the trust room.
Okay, and then what did we learn? This is when we talked to Dejoie. I want to call her Dejoie. I don't think they said her name.
The wine.
It's Dejuai.
And
that's like, it remind me of Hawaii.
That's 2 letters too much.
Dejoie.
We're not getting paid for this.
Oh, we're not.
It is D.
Okay. We found out her story. What she's been holding in. With. And I felt like it wasn't the sisters' first time hearing this.
Oh, they knew.
They knew about it. And I guess she has an attraction to women, and doesn't.
She's a lesbian.
I didn't say it like the right way, or.
Well,
I feel like you were a lesbian if you like in a relationship. That's just I think she's just attracted to him right now.
If you're a lesbian, you're a lesbian. If you like women, you like women.
All right, and she doesn't like. She would like to be free. She'd like to be able to be who she is without the judgment that she gets from her sister, the judgment she gets from her family, and people coming to her like wanting her to look out for the reputation of the family.
She want to be a lesbian without repercussions.
She wants, yes. I'll let you say that. But soon as she started talking, the pastor's wife, she got up and she wasn't comfortable with it because she's like, this is not of God. So I mean, I can't.
The first lady.
I can't sit here and agree and touch and agree and be all kikiing with you when I know this is not right, and I don't want my sister. I don't want her to go to. It's almost like she was saying, I don't want her to go to hell. Mm-hmm. She's like, I want her to go with us or something. She said. She's like, I don't want her to perish or something. She said something along those lines. And Iyanla was like, it's not your place. This is your sister. Mm-hmm. It's not your place to be trying to judge her. That's God's job. How about you? And what I appreciated was the other sisters chiming in. They's like, that look just
the look and
just the look just shut her down. Yeah. It's like, what if somebody that was dealing with something similar to what our sisters are going through came into the church and then just trying to get some understanding, just trying to get some clarity, and that look right there you just gave,
you already shut them off.
You shut them down and you caused them to fall. Now we done lost his soul. And I think with them talking to her like that, and it wasn't just Iyanla saying it was her sisters. And it's not like they were telling her to wrong because she's not supposed to be judging. But I felt like that kind of woke her up. And she was like, she apologized. She was like, my husband used to tell me all the time that I had this look, that I didn't believe him. And now I need to go apologize to him. She apologized to her sister. And she's like, I love you. She apologized to Iyanla for, giving that look.
Old first lady look. Because she was giving them.
I felt like, she had a breakthrough.
She did. I think it broke down, her wall somewhat. What? Don't be nice, nasty. She said, even my husband called me that. Now, when your husband call you nasty, you need to take some inventory on your life.
I agree.
When your spouse tell you you're nasty. Come on now.
And then I think we're getting towards the end. Everybody
they have except Leslie. There's still a breakthrough to come on, and so everybody, I guess in the trust room or
they migrated, I believe, to the faith room or they went to the praying room. And,
they really?
Oh, but also
wasn't a prayer room.
Niecy had an issue where. I guess she was feeling lightheaded or whatever.
But that was at the very beginning when she took in and gave her that seat and said, "You need a rest."
No. When they had the lady go and take her blood pressure, I think her blood pressure was high.
Oh well, no, they just saying, they just taking.
They wasn't just taking random blood pressure.
No, I'm just saying
she was feeling some kind of way.
I guess.
And then they had the lady take her blood pressure.
Mm-hmm. And
But I'm saying then. They went to, I call it the faith room, because Iyanla announced that she wanted to talk to Leslie and take her to the secret room, because everybody felt like she was holding something in, because she looked like she had, when they first got there and they were talking, I mean, she was like the first one that kind of clammed up and all you saw was tears.
When you ask a question with the same question that you just got asked, you probably hold something like, so what's your story? What's my story? Huh? You tell me. What? I ain't here for that.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Ain't nobody got time for that. I'm here to help you. And you right? You gonna ask me the same? No. Give me an answer, a direct answer. Give me a truthful answer. And she wasn't ready.
Or say, and she wasn't ready. She admitted that later. But just say, I feel like this is not my time. Or just be honest. Don't start being this passive aggressive person and now we playing games. Ain't no that's not what we're here for.
First couple of days.
So Iyanla's taking her to the secret room and the sisters are having a discussion. They're like, she ain't gonna open up.
Nah.
Shoot, if Iyanla can get to her, Iyanla can damn near split the water. They
no, but you remember when they came back though. This when she was in the room, they had that old Color Purple scene with the sister outside in the balcony singing.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. When she went downstairs,
yeah,
that's what prompted them to start. The sister started praying, and they all basically started praying
service
because they wanted her to have her a breakthrough.
Yeah, her release. I swear I went back to Color Purple. It just seemed like that.
Speak, Lord.
Not even just just the environment. I don't know.
Well, that's every now and then.
Okay.
When you think about the goodness of Jesus,
all right,
and you want him to touch and help somebody else,
yes.
You got to touch and agree. And I felt like the sisters, even if you don't know what prayer to pray, how about some people hum, and then when you don't know what to hum, then some people pray, and then when other people don't pray, some people just nod your head in silence and let the tears flow, because you realize when you're religious that the Lord understands your heart. And I felt like
it was like one of them deacon prayers. It was yeah.
It was heartfelt, and it's like they really feel for each other, and they want to work through this thing together as sisters because I mean they've been singing together they've been together all their lives.
They tired of being tired.
I can see that.
You know, when you get to a point where you just can't hold stuff in no more. Mm-hmm. You know, and I just want to get past this. Please, can I just get past this hurdle? You know, and I need a new hurdle. You know, give me a new hurdle, Jesus. You know, I'm so tired of this one. Mm-hmm. And so
that hurdle probably getting bigger and bigger.
Yeah,
bigger and bigger. You got little small hurdles coming here and now. You know, every now and then, but you know she's just ready for that release. So Iyanla took her downstairs to the secret room. They started having a conversation, and Iyanla brought out her little flashcards that just had like feelings on them. And I think the first one was like trapped, and she said she felt like she was trapped.
That's a good one.
And then the other one was like bullied. And
that's when she got to the brother.
Yeah, and she said, I probably should have watched this part again, but I felt like what she was saying is deep down she feels like her brother violated her or somebody, a family member. She said
she wasn't like clear.
She wasn't clear
in the whole thing, but she was violated in some way that had to do with her brother,
and it changed her relationship. That's why she felt like it was her brother, because her sisters and her brother, they were all close, and she had this distant relationship with him that she couldn't understand. But then she also had this feeling that something happened to her when she was younger that involved him. So, and she felt like that was just whatever happened manifesting itself and causing that divide in their relationship.
But it still
wasn't clear.
You know how she had like she had a break. She didn't have a breakthrough.
It was a start.
A break.
Sometimes all you need is 2 minutes. Sometimes you need 15.
Seems like she need a week. She need a vacation of Iyanla. Iyanla fix me in a.
But she also needs to be ready. You know, everybody only have a small amount of time to be with Iyanla. Mm-hmm. And she has to nitpick and just try to figure out everything that's going on in your life that you're ready to share and talk about and get off your chest. But I felt like it was more. I felt like the other sisters probably touched and agreed and called, and she was like, "Oh, I'll go too." You know, since this is what we're doing.
Yeah, I might as well.
But she wasn't really fully on board. She wasn't on board.
Yeah.
But then eventually she started realizing that this is something that they actually need. Yeah, this is something that she needs. And until she owns it, then she's going to continue to just stew in her sadness. And that was Iyanla's way of letting them know that you guys are dealing with health issues regarding your weight, but the reason you have this weight is this is your barrier that you're putting on to hide all these secrets and all these issues that you're dealing with, and also to keep other people away. And so her main goal was to try to get to the root of what's weighing you down, aside from your physical appearance, you know, your body, aside from that, because it's something much more deeper. Is that a word? Much more deeper. It's something deeper.
I mean, you talk
than
English.
Just real English.
Yeah, I mean,
this the King's English.
Yeah, like when I said say that, yes.
I don't know. I enjoyed this show. A lot of people
enjoyed it.
What I was saying, a lot of people they don't like Iyanla's approach. Like sometimes she's kind of rude, and I feel like if you're not in that situation, if you're not in the environment where you have to deal with, you got all these sisters, and you're getting resistance from over here, and you're getting hatred from over here, and you're getting, these people wanting to be involved. Eventually, you realize, hey, I'm here. You guys said you were all in. I'm here to help. So let me do me. And her antics might not be, what we agree with, but the result. People say she ain't fixing nobody's life. From what I see, even if she's not fixing the people's lives that are actually on TV, but almost every episode I get a message. It changes a piece of me. And even if she's not helping the people she's supposed to be helping, she's helping me inadvertently. So I'm all in. So I'm all Iyanla.
It seems like you got your drink, your popcorn ready.
I'm all in.
You all in?
I'm ready.
Yes.
I'm ready to do the work.
I'm in. I'm ready. Give me something, Iyanla.
But that was tonight's episode.
All right, Mike B. I see a break.
Oh, do you? I said I
wasn't gonna talk about it. But you know, they came through. She came upstairs and told her sisters, I was violated, whatnot.
And what did they do? They embraced.
They embraced her. They it's all love. We was just waiting on you.
And what Niecy say? She was like, "You've added a voice to my hurt, and now I realize that it's okay to voice my pain because most gospel music you want to be uplifting, and you don't really hear the sorrows and the woes. They are
360.
There are some. What do you mean?
There's a lot of them. Like all them old songs.
360.
I said pre-60.
Oh, pre.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, they sound like they're going through. I really didn't hear no.
There was a different time.
That's what I'm saying.
So, I'm sure they were going through.
Nowadays,
because
you hear most up-tempo songs.
Yeah. Because most people are about, praise and worship. Which that makes sense. But we can't forget where we've come from.
Yeah, they were singing some deep. What's a winding chain? I've heard of like a song, a winding chain.
It's like a group of people that gets together.
Don't lie to me, Mike. Don't lie to me. A winding chain.
We wind together.
If anybody know, we wind together. I never heard of it.
It's like a prayer chain, a winding chain. It makes sense.
It makes somewhat of some sense. But
this is the only chain the drinking chain. They got other chains.
I don't even know that chain. But the sisters, they had a release. Iyanla, broke through somewhat barriers. They gave updates on the sisters. Most of them seem like they on the up and up,
making progress.
Everything is it.
Except for I feel like Leslie, she's still holding on. Her update was she's still supporting her sisters.
Yeah.
They don't.
I still don't deal with them hoes. That's what it's. I love them.
All you can do is pray for them.
Yeah. But it was a healing, spiritual show. Mike B definitely got something out of it. I almost saw tears from my brother. But until next time, people, peace.